Alright, what's up everybody? Giving you guys a bonus today. So, welcome to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. We make prepping fun, okay? And in the last few weeks, it has not been a whole bunch of fun, but it will be, okay? I promise you it will be. So I'm sitting here listening to Rush Limbaugh, which funny. I got me a hey Tara, got me a little lunch. I was just chilling out, and I was thinking about this situation and circumstance that happened with two of our family members here on Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. Hey Asta, and hey Miles, how are you? Afternoon team. Yes. Great afternoon to you guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, have had a good day and enjoyed your day. But I was sitting here thinking, I was going over, just in my mind, some of the stuff that has happened in the last 24, 48 hours. Hey Ashley, how you doing? And I realized, actually, did I send you your link? And if I didn't, just log into your back office, grab your link, and I don't know if you're gonna try to build it or not, but you have that available. And I normally would send it, but I'm not sure if I sent yours or not. So anyway, I was sitting here thinking about the situation that went down between two of our members, and I was slam dab in the middle of it, and I was like, how did I get in the middle of this? But and it caused me to start thinking. And I was thinking, I'm like, I think it really boils down to us casting judgment on each other. And I think we do this subconsciously. I don't think we realize that we're doing this. And I want to point out a specific group. I'm not, because I know it's going to make some people mad and angry. But this has been this last couple weeks has been been kind of hard for me, to be honest with you guys. Because I love first of all, I love this planet that we happen to be resting on. I love this land that we call America, or that we call the United States of America. I love people. I just have a passion. I have a heart for people. And what I don't want to see the turmoil. I don't want to see the animosity. I don't want to see the things that I'm seeing. But unfortunately, that's real life. And as long as mankind has been in existence, we've been killing each other. I mean, it just is what it is. We get mad at each other. Boom. You think back to the Stone Age, and I'm sure some human being that, well, I don't even know who we would call human beings then, but anyway, somebody that either bounced around on floors or started walking upright, I'm sure they got mad at somebody else and took a rock and bashed their brains in until death or left them for dead, But I think that if we start looking at each other as just human beings, I feel, even though we may have differences, and I wondered, that's how I started this morning. I was like, we all have differences. We have differences of opinions, but just because we have differences of opinions does not mean we have to be difficult to deal with. We don't have to be difficult to deal with. Passing about Aunt Jean's house. Is my wife's aunt that passed away, a few months back, and her house is for sale. And I shake my head at that too, because I'm like, anyway, I got a whole another that's a whole another conversation, y'all. I apologize, and this is not gonna be long. I just want us to be to the point. Especially, okay, I'm gonna put it this way. Especially if you have a certain religious view, especially if you have a certain religious view. I may not have that same view. And we might be in the same religion. Or might not. But just because I don't see it your way, and you definitely don't see it my way, it does not mean that we cannot find a common ground. Okay, that doesn't mean we cannot find a common ground. And I find it amazing. I find it truly, truly amazing that the people who are supposed to love, the people who are supposed to show concern and care, the people who are supposed to spread joy, live in peace. It seems like those folks are the ones who are the most least tolerant. I'm just saying, this is just from my observation. It's not from anything anybody's told me. It's just from my observation. And you guys know I'm in the church all the time, you know. And I had a situation last night that just totally pissed me off to the point where I was cussing mad. Okay? I just didn't have anybody to cuss to at the time. I'm going somewhere with this because we're still talking about just this judgment, judgmental mindset that we all have. And if you ever start a statement by saying, I just don't understand why those folks do such and such and such, you might be judging and don't even realize it. I don't understand why blase, and such and such and such. Well, you got two choices. You can go ask them why they do such and such and such, and you might get to the bottom of it, and you might not. And it's really all about approaches, And I've been through countless seminars. I've been through countless trainings, both in the military, out the military, about how you've observed that issue also. Y'all tend to agree with me. I'm really looking for some folks that disagree with me sometimes. But I guess because we are like-minded and because we, love each other and we usually see things the way we see them, and that's pretty common, I guess we can all just kind of agree sometimes. But I mean, and I also people, if the shoe fits, wear it. If the shoe doesn't fit, leave the shoe alone, because it's probably not your shoe. And I know that is that's an old saying, but it rings so true. If it's not pertaining to you personally, then it's probably not pertaining to you personally. Don't make it something about you when it has nothing to do with you. That's a word to the wise right there, because I keep seeing a lot of people getting involved in things that they shouldn't even be involved in the first place. And the moment that you take authority over something and you start taking it as it's your own, then sometimes you're going to get the consequences that go along with that. Hopefully I'm helping somebody today. Like I said, this is not going to be long. We're almost at our destination, and I'm to the point now. Today's definitely not one of those days where you guys are gonna get a chance to ride with me the whole time. I got a lot of stuff on my mind today, and because of that, I needed some me time today, and I know you guys understand that, and I can appreciate you appreciating that. Now listen, just because you might need some me time to yourself, that does not mean that we don't require 2 hours from you every day, all right? And even if we don't post on Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, we still require 2 hours. Part of this family is part of giving 2 hours to this channel every day. Y'all know that. And now we have a specific playlist that we want you to watch. I'm getting back on some money now because we're building a channel, y'all. This is a for-profit channel. And I know y'all get tired of hearing me say that, but I like to tell the truth. I think you guys know me pretty well, Y'all know I don't pull too many punches. I try to be nice. I try to be respectful. You know, we've had some people on here who were just total jerks. And we've had some good folks on here who, you know, were very opinionated. And I've challenged them on their opinions. So, you know, you can come in here, and like I told you guys, I give you guys the freedom. You've been watching. Thank you so much, Asta. And thank all you guys. I mean, I appreciate you guys for, because time is the one precious commodity that you never get back. And I don't ever want to take you guys' time for granted. And apparently, and supposedly, you guys must be getting something from the channel. Either it's entertainment or, you know, some kind of, I almost said infection. Lord have mercy. You guys are getting entertainment. You guys are getting inspired. It was a word. It was an I word I was looking for. Inspired was it, not infection. Hopefully you get motivation from the channel to want to do better, to be a better person, to, you know, do your preps better. And I know we've been talking about a lot of issues that are going on in the country right now. And we haven't been talking about a bunch of prepping. And we're going to get back on it. I promise we're going to get back on our prepping. But I just felt like a lot of these things need to be talked about, because I know a lot of folks are hurting right now. And I'm not talking about any particular race. I'm talking about just human beings right now are in the hurt locker. You know, a lot of folks have gotten their feelings hurt by some of the things that people have said, by some of the things that people have done, by some of the things that they watch people do. But I want you, regardless on how you feel about things, I really want you to look at it on both sides. Or, you know, look at it three sides. Because you always got three sides to a story. You got one person's side, the other person's side, and the truth is usually in the middle. So, if you're one of those folks that like, I just can't understand why those people are doing such and such and such, and they're doing such and such, why don't you try to understand it, okay? Just try to understand it. What's up? Well, what's going on, Roderick? Well, what's going on with me, Queenie? I left my necklace today. Same thing we talked about the other day. I feel naked today. I feel exposed. That's probably the best word I can come up with. When I don't wear my necklace, I feel exposed. I truly feel exposed. I feel exposed from what's around me. I feel exposed from outside forces. That's probably the best way I can tell you guys about how I feel about that necklace that Queenie made for me, customized and crafted just for me. So anyway, Queenie, that's what's going on. Yeah, oh no, I know. I got a long day today too, so I'm not even gonna get back to it for a while. But we're just talking about, you know, not being so judgmental as a people, as a human race. Try to understand. If you don't understand, try to. And that, you know, especially if you find yourself, I don't understand why, then, you know, try to understand. Talk to some folks that feel certain ways, and maybe you will understand. All right, like I said, this was not going to be long. Hopefully this was. Did y'all notice I had new glasses? Y'all probably didn't even notice, but I have new glasses. I've had them forever, but the pair that I normally wear, I absolutely love those because they were just so comfortable. But I went to put them on yesterday morning, and the whole arm came off. I had fixed them about 2 weeks ago. At least I thought I had fixed them like 2 weeks ago. And they looked so professional. I was like, oh man, you can't even tell somebody fixed these. And yeah, the arm came off. I don't even understand. Understand. So let me see. Where was I? Okay. So I just gave an example about if you're the type of person you're like, I just don't understand why those people are doing such. Okay, so for a prime example, and I'll give you guys a real life example of what I keep hearing. I just don't understand why those people would go out and start looting. I don't understand why those people just start burning stuff down. Well, if you're already, I mean, now some people I believe have been paid to do some of this stuff, okay? I'm pretty open-minded. Good. Some people I believe have been paid, but I'm going to give you guys a perspective, and maybe, you know, and this is just a question I keep hearing. If you feel like you're living in brokenness, destitution, you don't have really too much going on for you financially, and you don't have the mindset of going to do better, and this just is the way it is, and you feel like you're constantly getting the short end of the stick, what do you have to lose? Okay? What do you have to lose? Because your life is not pie in the sky. Your life, oh goodness, your life, in your opinion, just absolutely sucks. And you may feel that someone always has their proverbial knee on your neck, and this is the one time that you can actually do some things that will shock some folks to actually listen. So, you know, and that's just one that I keep hearing over and over again. I just don't understand why those people would burn down their own neighborhood. I don't understand why those people would say this. Well, first of all, if you're looking at those people and then you people, then you got a problem already. Because we're all people. We're all human. We're all part of the same species. So if you see those people and our people, you people and not people and all that kind of stuff, then you probably already got a problem. I'm just saying, you know, asking for a friend. So that's where this is coming from. So I would just encourage you, if you and this is only for those people who are that kind of person. If you are that kind of person, then try to get some understanding. Because the book says, in all you're getting, get understanding. You know, a lot of things I quote, I don't tell y'all it's from the Bible, but a lot of times it's from the Bible. Pretty open mind. Most people don't have a pie in the sky life. No, most people don't. Listening is the key to understanding. I said this morning, you got, you know, God blessed you with 2 ears and 1 mouth. You should probably listen twice as much as you talk. So anyway, y'all, we are getting out of here. Thank you so very much for being here. I truly appreciate you guys. Oh goodness, I absolutely love y'all. Love you. And even if you don't love me back, and even if you're gonna troll me, I had somebody the other day that was like, man, are you blocking and deleting my comments? No, we don't do that here. I am not going to delete anybody's comments unless they are disrespectful. Now, you can make your point, you can disagree with me. As long as you're making your point and you disagreeing, you know, respectfully, you're good. I'm not going to ever delete. I mean, I don't have that kind of time, to be honest with you. Agree or disagree with me. As a matter of fact, I love a good debate every now and then. Now, if somebody comes in, they just always just argumentative, man, I'm not going to entertain that. That's not my life. I'm not a negative person like that. Let me see. And when someone says those folks, that's a prejudice statement. I mean, that's true too. You know, I think, you know, we all have different lives. We all been brought up a different way. And it took me a lot of years to realize that we're all just people. You know, we're all just people. And for the most part, we're all just trying to get it. You know, we're trying to take care of our family. We're trying to take care of our responsibilities. And for the most part, everybody is just looking to do better. For the most part. Now, you always have those, you know, certain individuals who they're gonna just, you know, there's bad apples that spoil a whole bunch everywhere. And what I try not to do, I try not to judge all of my apples by that one bad one. That's all. Let's see here. The looting is just making those worse for the cause. IMO. I'm my own. What does that stand for? Much worse. I've seen some people saying, see, they're animals, and this proves it. That statement makes me furious, but it's just adding fuel to the fire. I totally agree with you, Tara. You know, like I said this morning, it amazes me that we are in year 2020. I mean, you would think this was year 1920, 1820, 1720, hell, 520. You would think the way that relations are, or relationships are in this country, you would swear up and down that this was not the year we in. You would swear up and down that I am. Oh, in my opinion, thank you, Ashley. Tara said, but true. Yeah, I mean, it is. It really is. But I just want you guys to, and I know most of you guys, you know, don't. I was watching one of the people that I follow the other night, and I just had to get off their channel because it reminded me of when the president was doing a speech, and he's like, "Yeah, I stand with the protesters and such and such." And in the meantime, down the street, around the corner, you got the police force. This is what's crazy to me, and maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I am crazy. I could have sworn, and I've seen several news feeds. As a matter of fact, I saw this one dude look like he was live on his phone, and he's reporting. He's going toward the protesters at the same time when the president's doing the speech. He's like, yeah, the president's supposed to be speaking, blah, 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 blah. And all these folks start running, and you hear all these bang, bang, crash, all this stuff going on. I'm like, what the heck is going on, right? Well, I mean, I knew what was going on, but that's what he was like. He was like, what is going on, such and such? And that was the cops, pushing everybody out the way. So, some folks, and there I go. Some people on YouTube, you're entitled to having your opinion. But just because you have your opinion does not mean I got to agree with you. And just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean I got to start bashing you because we disagree. Because remember, we all are products of the places that we grew up, the books we've read, the people we associate ourselves with. We are products of that. And I can't help it that you didn't read Rich Dad and Poor Dad. I can't help it you didn't read The Traveler's Gift. Race steals and stealing is a sin. The president gave orders to gas the protesters. Well, I thought I saw gas, and I thought I saw, heard flashbangs, but then the official statement was, we didn't do that. What? Really? See, I can't stand. There's two things I can't stand. I can't stand a thief, and I can't stand a liar. And my mama taught me that. I'd much rather, before you steal from me, I'd much rather you just come ask me for it, because I'm more apt to give it to you. Because if I catch you stealing, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get you. And if I ever catch you in a lie, then it's like, oh, I can't even trust you. So I'm just gonna put this guy left in front of me. I'm just gonna pull up, just to make it easier to pull out when I get back. I gotta run in here. I'm at Lowe's. I gotta run in here and do something real quick. My beautiful wife gave me a great idea earlier. All right, so if they start gassing peaceful protesters, it will be another serious human rights violation. You sound like my husband, Roger. He says the same thing. He can't stand a thief. I mean, I just don't. I'd rather you just ask me for, hey, Roger, you got $20? I'm probably gonna give it to you. And I'm the kind of person I leave money everywhere. Because I've gotten to the point now. I use money as a tool. Money is a tool to help you get where you're trying to go. That's all money is. Money is a tool. Money is not life like I thought it used to be. It's just a tool. It gets you the way you want to be, and it does some things nice for you. That you can do. Whatever. My husband and I will give a total stranger shirt off her back, but don't steal from us. I'm gonna say it anyway. Can't stand a punk. To me, a punk twist their words and conventionally protect themselves. I feel like anyone who has the physical ability to get themselves somewhere to steal and take their stolen goods back can get a job and start a business. I mean, you know what? Some of the smartest people, I've met some of the smartest people on the planet who were drug dealers. I'm like, man, you are so smart. You could be doing so much more. In my opinion, they could be doing so much more. But it's like, yeah, but what's gonna pay me like this? I'm like, okay, gotcha. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come in and just talk a little bit about that, and just let you guys know that, I'm in a place right now. I really, truly am. A lot of things have gone on, and a lot of times, I'm affected by it. A lot of times I don't show it. But this last week and a half, this thing has really, really, really got under my skin. It's bothered me a whole bunch. It really has. Yeah, it has. You guys have been a blessing. Y'all have been so helpful just being here. see, physical ability to keep them. Okay, yeah. I once met a man in the 70s on the streets in Atlanta with one leg who was washing car windows to earn money. He said he lost his leg in a car accident running from the police after committing a crime. Well, yeah. And there are always consequences, you know. Always. Anyway, I gotta get out of here, y'all. Dang, this went much longer than I thought it was, and I intended for it to be. So we gotta go ahead and do a couple things in Lowe's. Listen, guys, water. Get your water preps. Get your water preps done. On robbery, he learned that stealing wasn't the way. He was such an inspiration. I gave him all the cash I had and the lunch I had just bought myself. Okay, have a good rest of your day. Try not to be bothered. Oh yeah, you know what? Once I got it out, I'm letting it go. That's it. And I'm bothered by several things right now. One being the church. I'm definitely bothered by them. Y'all pray for those that believe in the power of prayer. Y'all pray for me out there at that church, cause I'm about sometimes you gotta shake the dust off your feet, right, Queenie? All right, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Take care. And we are out of here. Let me see here.